Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood, and you are watching The Political Vigilante. Well, we've all been following what's been happening. I've had Jimmy Dore on the show. His idea to get everybody to pressure the Progressive Caucus within the Democratic Party to get Medicare for all. And he's got an amazing amount of support, which is amazing to watch people that are, you got a handful of people that I don't know what their end game is. Maybe they're just YouTubers that are trying to get clicks or views by disagreeing with him, but it's a great plan. And people's like, oh, it's not this, it's not that. And she said in an interview with Jeremy Scahill that, oh, maybe it's time to replace Pelosi. But then this is what she says on Twitter today. AOC, you have no courage. Do you understand? This is the moment. This is the moment. 300,000 dead people. The pandemic is not slowing down. Okay, maybe we have a vaccine, maybe we don't. They found a second strain in London. We have 19 million evictions that are going to come in 2 weeks, January 1st. There's another 10 million coming after that. We got somewhere in the neighborhood of 28 to 30 million evictions looming. 19 million of them coming January 1st. When's the time? When's the time? When? Oh, Jimmy's too mad. How are you not mad? 30,000 people a year die because they don't have health care. AOC, you the one who ran on Medicare for all. That's why you're taking the brunt. The other squad members are pretty quiet, I've noticed. And then you say this? So now you've actually made life harder for organizers, because if you suspect a co-sponsor isn't a genuine supporter, you now just gave them a chance to cover when stakes are low. Stakes are low? 15 million people thrown off their insurance because they got laid off. Their employer laid them off due to COVID-19. These are the stakes are low? When are the stakes going to get high? 30 million people lose their insurance? 60,000 people die every year? 1 million COVID deaths? Food lines 6 hours long instead of just 3 hours long? Is that when this is when the stakes are low? So they can ward off pressure. Pay attention. This is where she gets, boy, she has learned quick. This is like Dianne Feinstein condescending to Girl Scouts that want a Green New Deal level of condescending. This is amazing. Pay attention. Actual Nashville grassroots organizers haven't pushed for this. Really? Really? Crystal Ball, Brianna Joy, who, all these people? Marianne Williamson. So you ran on Medicare for all, and now you've sold. This isn't the time. This isn't the time. You're making it harder for organizers. This is a moment in history. Do you understand historical moments? This is it. This is a once every 100-year pandemic. Wait till the next one. Right now, this pandemic has a 1% to 2% mortality rate of people who get it. Wait till there's a 20% mortality rate. Instead of 300,000 deaths, we got 3 million deaths or 30 million deaths. Is that when the time is when people need Medicare for all? When instead of 20% unemployment, we've got 40% unemployment because of the pandemic? And the economy hasn't even collapsed yet. When the stock market crashed in 1929, the Depression wasn't really felt till about 1931 or 1932. Read a history book. Actual organizers, really? Are you in the streets? Now that you got nice health insurance through Congress, you don't care. When you were waiting tables, you were going, I'm going to fight for Medicare for all. Now I'm not going to fight for it. Now is the moment. Tell Nancy Pelosi, sorry, you're done. John Boehner, the Tea Party ran him out. He had all this party. You don't even hear. When Crystal Ball brought up his name, I was like, oh God, I remember that guy. They ran him out of town. That's what you need to do. Making it hard for organizers? Okay, great idea. Let's see. Did this guy make it hard for organizers? This is Tiananmen Square. We're watching this when I was in college.
You see that guy? So, there's a guy in front of the thing.
There's one guy. Do you think he waited for a committee? Do you think he waited for a coalition? Do you think he waited for check with the other organizers? He just said, no, man. He's in front of a wall of tanks. He's one guy. And he's not leaving. Now he's forcing the tank to move. One man is forcing the tank to move. So you, AOC, this could be you, and this could be Nancy Pelosi and the Democratic establishment forcing Medicare for all. But you're not willing to do this. And real organizers aren't willing to do this. Look at this. Look at the cheers he's getting. You weren't alive. You were too young to watch this? Now he's on the tank. I watched this in real time, man. I was in college. And I was like, this guy's a badass. And he's talking to the tank guys. Probably saying, I don't know, join us. Don't you want Medicare for all too? Appeal to people's humanity? Are the other protesters going, stop doing that? You're making problems for all of us. Real organizers of Tiananmen Square don't want you climbing on tanks. This is your moment. Take it. I'm so sick of hearing, wait till this, wait till the midterms, wait till next election, wait till this election. That's gunfire. One man made a tank move. Oh, there's Rosa Parks. That's when she got arrested. And people, there's a common misconception. Oh, she sat down. She didn't want to move because she was tired. No, that's not true. That's not true. You're unwilling to fight. What are you waiting for? Some coalition and a committee and a thing and real activists are no. You said you were going to shake this part. That's what you got in, and you're not doing it now. Now you're acquiescing. You're calling Pelosi Mama Bear. Pelosi is part of the problem. Fight for something. Oh, here's what else Rosa Parks said. You're hurting organizers. Oh, no, wait, I'm reading that wrong. To bring about change, you must not be afraid to take the first step. We will fail when we fail to try. That's what Rosa Parks said. Here's what she didn't say. So now you actually made life harder for organizers. If you suspect a co-sponsor isn't a genuine, now you must give them a chance to cover when pay attention. Actual stand in front of a tank, go to jail, right? Force a tank to move. Force a tank to move, or send a crybaby tweet. Force a tank to move, send a crybaby tweet. Send a crybaby tweet, or go to jail because Jim Crow laws are racist. And you now launched that performative act. Look at this guy. Look at this guy's just showboating. What a performer. Oh, he's just trying to get a lot of clicks and likes on his Twitch page. Oh, no, that stuff exists. This guy's so performative. Come on.
You see that guy?
Oh, he's just trying to get clicks and likes. This guy's probably got anger issues. Look at him. That guy's got anger issues. God. What a bunch of anger issues. Do you have the guts, AOC, to force a tank to move? Because this is the Chinese army. And what we're up against is Big Pharma, the healthcare lobby that spends millions and billions. He just made a tank move. Wow, he's got anger issues. Look at him running around, anger issues. So I don't know if we can take his argument seriously. He's got anger issues. I'm sorry. I can't get on board with this guy because he's got anger issues. Just let the tank do its job. Oh, wow, people are cheering him. Other organizers are cheering him? I thought this was making it harder for other organizers. Remember when Rosa Parks made it? She made it so hard for the other civil rights organizers. Rosa, don't sit in the front of the bus. Sit in the middle. In fact, Rosa, start at the back of the bus. Move your way up one row at a time. Wait for like a bipartisan supporter coalition. Wait for the right moment. Now's not the right moment. The middle of a pandemic, on the precipice of a giant economic collapse the world has never seen, and a country that's on the verge of civil war. Now's not the time. Because if you remember, When black people were protesting civil rights in the 60s, it was because they were getting treated so great in the South and in America in general. So you got to wait till everything's good. So that was why that movement was successful. They waited till they were treated so well in the South. Then they protested. She waited till there was enough, liberals in Congress and then she waited. To bring about change, you must not be afraid to take the first step. We will fail when we fail to try. AOC, you are failing right now because you fail to try. Share this video to all your friends and family. Share it on all your social media, not so that I get a bunch of likes and hits, so that we pass Medicare for all. Because I don't want to live in a country where people die because they don't have health care. Drive down the streets of LA, where I'm from, any major city in America, see the vast number of homeless people. The food banks have been operating full tilt since March. And you might get $300 from unemployment or stimulus. Tag AOC and the squad and every Democrat in Congress. Tag them. 72% of people in a Fox News poll want Medicare for all. Red state voters want it at over 70%. Blue state voters wanted it over 80%. And you are scared to try? Rosa Parks wasn't. That guy in Tiananmen Square wasn't. Why are you? Fight or get out of the way. It's a bar fight. It's a bar fight. You got to be willing to throw some haymakers, figuratively or even literally. You give me the toughest UFC guy on the planet, Rosa Parks and that guy in front of the tank are tougher. Where are you? Where are you? I don't know that I'd stand in front of a tank. Let's read this one again. This is for you, AOC, and the whole squad. Woman of color. And I backed all of you. I thought all of you were great when you won. Now I'm just seeing you acquiesce to the corporate establishment. To bring about change, you must not be afraid to take the first step. I'm saying this slowly and condescending the way you said, pay attention in your email. Pass Medicare for all. Force it. Oh, but we need to do the PAYGO and the Ways and Means Committee. I don't give a shit. Add it all in there. Every bill they add on evil bullshit. Why can't we add on progressive shit? Why can't we jam progressive shit down their throat? The stimulus bill is going to have money for defense contractors. They add crap like that all the time. We want Medicare for all. Okay. And $15 an hour. Wait. I don't care. Do it. Oh, you guys won't compromise. No, I am. You guys got to be willing to compromise. You always say we're always told we got to be willing to compromise. This is the compromise. You forced this vote on the floor because what's behind that is burning the buildings to the ground. I don't think you understand how close this is. The minute the markets tank, you're going to have tens of millions of people in the streets and no one's going to give a goddamn about your Twitter account. How many did she have Twitter? Did she have 10 million people following her on Twitter? You have more power than Rosa Parks had, and she's got way more guts than you. Thanks for watching the show, everybody. Don't back down. Pressure these progressives. They're not your friends. They are politicians. If you're in Congress, you are one of the 1% of the 1%. AOC has amazing amounts of power. So does the squad. Force them. Force them. Call all your representatives, especially if they're Democrats. Flood their phones. Flood their email. Make this happen. Shave your knuckles for justice. Connect the dots for truth. Boom. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood and rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, where you can support the show. Also, I have a Bitcoin wallet, a Bitcoin Cash wallet, and an Ethereum wallet in the show notes. We're taking cryptocurrency. I have a Coinbase affiliation link. We're going to be getting on some other exchanges. So that's how you support the show. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. YouTube is unsubscribing us at an alarming rate. I have a PayPal button at GrahamElwood.com. I even have a Venmo at Graham-Elwood. There's a lot of ways to support our show. We are getting crushed by YouTube. We've dipped under 73,000 subscribers because of YouTube. Thanks for supporting what we do.